Hi Taurus, and a very warm welcome to your June 2020 horoscope. This is one big month astrologically. Not only do we have the eclipses, but we also have Mercury going retrograde in the middle of the month, and Venus, your ruler, is also retrograde all month. So overall, how to handle this? I think the first thing to be prepared for is immense changes. They might be physical changes. They might be emotional changes. But just know that when there are many changes going on, chances are you're going to feel a little off balance, a little out of control. And that can be scary and frightening and yet exciting at the same time. So if you can remember and say to yourself, when things are changing, and I don't know where things are, you know how it is, you go in a supermarket and usually the eggs are over there and they've moved them. The initial reaction is anger or irritation. And then you think, okay, I'm going on a journey of discovery. Where else could they be? So if you can see your life as a journey of discovery, and with the retrogrades, make a concerted effort to step back from a situation that has affected you, where you've got a big reaction to it. Say to yourself, okay, let me step back before I say something and see if I can get a different perspective on this situation. Remember, the energy of eclipses lasts for about 6 months, up to 6 months afterwards. So whatever you set into motion this month could be very, very powerful for the rest of the year. That being said, let me break it all down for you. On the 4th of the month, we've got a lunar eclipse happening here in your 8th house. So a lunar eclipse in the 8th could involve some changes to do with your financial situation, something coming out for you to have a look at. It could be some money coming to you that you've been waiting for, or a situation that's been in negotiations for a while and it completes at this time. And it's also a good time really for delving into your emotional side, anything to do with psychology and the mind and learning esoterics and astrology. This would be a wonderful time for triggering a wave of all that. On the 18th of the month, we do have Mercury retrograde here in your 3rd house. So really, this has everything to do with thinking before you speak, before you write, becoming aware of your thoughts as best you can. It's not easy. A lot of the time, there's a million thoughts going by and you're trying to process them and live life and deal with all the texts and messages and emails that you're getting. But it's an opportunity really with Mercury retro to delay signing contracts if you can. It's going to be retro until July 11th. 3rd house rules contracts as well as the 7th. So if you can delay it, better. But it's good if you must sign something just to check it over many times and maybe have somebody else run their eyes over it for you. It's a wonderful time for writing, for sharing information, and for completing something that's already been in motion. The main thing about retrogrades is it's not the best thing to start something, but it's very good for finishing something. And I don't know about you, but whenever Mercury is retrograde, invariably I find something that I've lost or I've been looking for a long time. So it does have its upside. On the 21st of the month, we've got a solar eclipse happening in this 3rd house. And also on the 21st, the sun into that house and a solar eclipse. So much happening in this 3rd house and opposing the 9th house Capricorn planets. So this has everything to do this month for you, Taurus, about how you communicate with people. An opportunity for a new beginning. To really say to yourself, am I treating this person the way I would like to be treated? What do I need to change? Because if you're not getting treated, for example, how you think you should be treated, maybe there's something you're doing. Maybe there's something you need to look at. I'm not saying there is, I'm just posing the question out there, because this is really what this is all about, is questioning yourself more, asking yourself, in this relationship, have I said what I need to say? Am I acting angrily and not getting my point across? How can I say something in a different way that might enable me to be heard without me suppressing what I need to say? Venus retro in this second house of money for you. So it's a real opportunity for rethinking finances, how you spend money, how you see money, for really being very grateful for the things that you do have, really realizing it and seeing the abundance that's all around you. Yes, you don't have to own a beautiful tree to see that it's very abundant when it blossoms and it comes out with its flowers or its fruits. So really seeing it and feeling it, and an opportunity with the retro here to look at your values. What's really important in my life? And am I spending my time on the things that I really value? And if not, what do I need to change? And you could get some good news financially. Could be something really good coming to you. Many of you are awakening to new possibilities with Uranus in your sign. It's certainly changing your relationships, because whatever happens in the first house always affects the opposite house. So remember, your likelihood is you're going to need more freedom in your relationships. So just make sure you build that into any new relationship you get into, and also maybe some new boundaries to be created in an existing one. I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for liking, commenting, subbing, and sharing. Bye for now.